Our Transform programme is based on a Memorandum of Understanding with the Ministry of Education, which covers much of our work in the field of teacher education, but also quality assurance issues. So under the Teacher Educator programme in school leadership, iTESL, Improving Teacher Education in Sri Lanka, we collaborate on a very shared basis. In practical terms, we provide international good practice, international consultants to ensure that the input is comparable to the level of professional development that is provided globally.
For a long time, as the Ministry of Education, we felt that some sort of support is needed for the teachers. So we requested from various national and multinational organizations outside the Ministry of Education the support to improve our education system and support the teachers. So then British Council has been working with us for a long time. So we thought British Council is a sound organization for us to support. When we think of the English for ELT teachers, so they were just teaching without a very serious understanding of how to incorporate the syllabus and the textbook into the actual practice. When we are participating in monitoring, we have noticed that there is a very good, remarkable change, that teachers are working with the lesson plans and they are actually incorporating the outside resources, and that the classrooms have become very lively.
It was really interesting for everybody because most of these new methodologies and they were engaging in all the activities very enthusiastically. I witnessed that. It was really good to change the whole system. Actually, the plan or the objective of this program is to change the whole program, teaching program of second language in the school system.
There are 3 strands to improving teacher education in Sri Lanka, otherwise known as iTESL. These 3 strands combine together with the aim of improving classroom practice overall. The first strand is pre-service teacher educator training. The second strand is in-service teacher educator training. And the third strand is principal leadership training. To ensure project sustainability, master trainers have been trained in all 3 areas to support the professional development of teacher educators and teachers.
When I was schooling, usually English teachers they read the book, only the sentences, and they just translate it. They didn't use any visuals, they didn't use any stopping signals, and even they didn't want to know that whether the students have really understood the lesson.
The master trainers developed not only training skills but also planning and monitoring and evaluation, keeping up to date with the day-to-day administration and writing reports. And these are invaluable skills that they learned that is not directly related to classroom practice. So now, a year and a half later, we have hundreds of people who've come through the courses that we are now trying to build communities with. Over the last year and a half, we have all learnt a lot, and the last course we did for teacher educators, I would say, was the most successful because it truly fitted the purpose for which it was designed.
As a ELT lecturer, I have not equipped myself in all these modern techniques. So I felt, for me personally, I have to develop if I am going to stay in this profession. And after becoming accustomed to these techniques as well as this technology and all these new methods, personally I have gained a lot. So I think it's very good move I have made to get involved in this iTESL program.
When we were informed that there's a program like this, I really didn't want to come because it was the vacation and I had so many programs for me. But when we attended the first day, I felt that there's something for me to learn. Then gradually the interest towards the course increased a lot, and I gained a lot of knowledge throughout the program.
At the beginning, few people participated. As a result, others also expressed their willingness to participate in iTESL program. So other than 1 or 2 who were suffering from different ailments, all the others participated in this program and they liked it. very much. After iTESL training, I can hear when I walk along the aisles of the classrooms, the students are more noisy and they engage in more activities more than the earlier occasions.
Discussed with the other teachers and I told them the importance of iTESL course, and it was really beneficial not only for the lecturers of English, it is very much beneficial for the other lecturers as well.
Earlier, only the teacher is the active person in the classroom, but now we are making students to be active in the classroom, so we are giving lots of activities, games, we are giving several methods to make them active, make them curious to learn English.
It was very challenging but rewarding working with these people. I think the biggest challenge was probably the language issues, particularly with the native Tamil speakers. I think in many cases it wasn't that they weren't fluent, I think it was confidence. Mostly they deliver their subject in Tamil medium, and at first they were very, very nervous about studying in English and doing micro training in English. But within the second week we said to them, you can do your micro training in Tamil medium. We have enough people here who speak Tamil and English to be able to tell me what's going on. But they elected to do the micro training in English. I think they just needed that experience. They said all the group work was helping to actually improve their English skills as well.
English is a must, and they are presently doing English in their schools, and actually that is their objective, probably to handle their subjects and the future needs in English.
Now ICT, the English is very important because most of the materials are in English. So if the student know the English, they can easily access those material from the websites or other things. Through the social media also they can share the ideas, and if they want any researches they can find out from the websites. So they must know the English language.
At the same time, e-learning, online learning and mobile learning, all these things make happen by means of this English, if they have good standard of English.
At school, when they start learning English, we have to implement the communicative skills also. Then only when they come out of the schools, they will be confident to face the challenges in the world.
I am in this field, in this college for about 17 years. I am very bored of my work. When I participated, I realized, yes, we can do something differently that will be more efficient for students as well as for us.
Always if they are in a small group, it's boring again for them with the same colleagues. When we mingle the groups again and again, it is interesting for them to be with the new colleagues and work.
They are using that instructions, taking questions, and that the children are also answering in a pertinent ways. I felt very happy that now they are able to converse or use that particular skill they have acquired in the college through the tech program. And I'm very happy to say that now I observed my trainer as well. And when I observed my trainer, I got some skills incorporated into my lesson plan. And I did the job to manage with my skills and to do something new to the prospective teachers as well.
After completing our 4 block teachings, we have got much confident and much methodologies to teach English. I think it will lead our students to get more practice in English as well as make their knowledge in English. This should uplift their communicative level as well as their academic qualification.
දරුවෙක්ට වයිට් බෝඩ් එක ගන්න වඩා කණ්ඩායම් ක්‍රියාකාරකමදී මේ වගේ අතින් හදා ගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට විෂිල් බෝඩ් එකක් අරගෙන ඉටි කවලයක් දාලා හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේකේ මාක පෙන් එකෙන් දරුවන්ට ලියන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක මකන්න පුළුවන්. නැවත නැවත භාවිතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට ඕන දේ දරුවන්ට මේකේ ලියන්න පුළුවන්.
I talked to the teacher educators, lecturers and some other stakeholders and especially teacher students. They are very happy with the course content and especially the delivery system.
We have asked principals from all other schools to come here, and we are going to discuss their challenges and what they have done and what our future interventions are. So far we are really happy about the outcomes and how the principal have taken this knowledge and how they have transferred that into their school and changing instructional leadership and methodologies in the classroom. So we think this is a very important part in transforming our school culture and learning and teaching process in school.
When we were doing the training program, the very first thing I must say here is the participation was 100%. The principals actively participated in the program, and by the end of the 3 days, they realized that how their role should be changed.
Hello! How are you? Hi! Say hello to them. I'm not just asking students to read because there are 5 or 6 students, they can understand, but the others, though I force them to read, they will never read. When making a lesson plan, I thought how to achieve my learning outcomes while being in their own level without going too advanced. As this is a grammar lesson, students are very, very afraid of grammar lessons. So that's why I thought to do the whole the lesson in as groups, in group-wise activities.
When we organize such programs, and we would need lot of funds as well as a lot of cooperation from the principals, because we have to take teachers out of the schools. So like there would be some resistance from the principals, but if we convince them, because ultimately the students will be benefited. At the same time, we need some funds as well, and also when we have to take the resource persons out of their working places, there are also a bit of issues. But I think if we give all the administrators, this management level, the importance of this program, and I think we would be able to overcome these issues. Our teachers and principals, they are really interested in participating in programs conducted by the British Council, and especially this iTESL program, Improving Teacher Education in Sri Lanka. They have focused on this improving methodology of teachers and also capacity development programs for the principals. So that's a very good sign, because that is what we really needed in this period.
We get a vast number of teachers from different categories. Even though they are English teachers, some are experienced and some are not. But even though they have their ELT qualifications, we train them with the methodology that they need to do the lessons in an effective manner in the schools. We had to do a lot of micro teaching. At the beginning we didn't like it, but we could understand there's a real transform in our own lives as trainers. And especially now I feel that I am confident, more confident even before another set of trainers. So I became a trainer of trainers.
Students nowadays, they are very much attracted to the modern devices like the smartphone. So if we can use these devices that they have in their possession in a meaningful manner, which will help them to develop their learning capacities, it will be really fun to the children.
I always group my students and I engage with the students. More than a teacher now, I'm like a guider who guides the students, and it seems to be very useful and effective.
Before the iTESL program and after the iTESL program, I can compare with the teachers. There are lots of development and advancement in the teachers' methodology, teaching methodology, and how they utilize their methods during the classroom teaching learning activities. The teachers are going for classes in the schools according to the timetable. Even we can't spend much time during the school time. Even we'll find at least 10 minutes by talking with them, making them to be aware of the mistakes, that the development point that they have to look for in their next activities, and the strengths we are doing appreciation also. While observing that, we can see the changes in the students, how they respond. As far as the teachers are concerned, they feel it's very easy and simple nowadays, handling even the difficult tasks that's given to them.
It's been an incredible journey from start to, where we are right now. And we've done this enormous training, and it took enormous effort from all sorts of stakeholders, from the MOE, from our participants, from our master trainers, from British Council, from us trainers. It was just a massive effort that went into this last year of iTESL. Every single course we start, initially we just get the reaction, participants coming in really unhappy to be there, especially when it's residential. And you just see this gradual sort of change in attitude as you win them over, and towards the end everybody's asking for more training. So I think that definitely does, really fill you with energy to carry on and the motivation to go on. So in the next stages of the project, we are looking at sort of monitoring and evaluation. We're going out to schools, to colleges. We are observing our participants. We're giving them feedback. We're trying to support them and show them how the methodology can translate into their own contexts, into their own classrooms, and just try to embed it a little bit more. But it's not enough. We definitely need more systematic support.
This is a turning point of the Sri Lankan English education system. Actually, this project is a very collaborative project. We are working with the British Council and Ministry people, many institutes, schools and National College of Education and Zonal Education Office and Provincial Education Office. All together, this is a good effort for the developed our education.
අපි හිතන්නේ හැම වෙලාවෙම ළමයි නිස්සද්දව අපි කියන දේවල් අහගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ කියලා. නමුත් ඒක සම්පූර්ණයෙන් වැරදි ක්‍රමයක්. නිවැරදි ක්‍රමය තමයි ළමයි ක්‍රියාකාරීව අපේ වැඩේට සහයෝගය ලබා දෙන එක. ඒ සඳහා ගුරුවරු පුහුණු කරන්න අවශ්‍යයි. ඒක අපි මේ ගුරු අධ්‍යාපනඥ සේවයේ කට්ටිය ගුරු විද්‍යාලවල ලෙක්චරර්ස්ලා පුහුණු කිරීමෙන් මේක කරනවා. ඊට අමතරව විදුහල්පතිවරු මේ පුහුණු වෙලා එන කට්ටියකින් ප්‍රයෝජන ගන්න පුහුණු කරනවා. මේක නිසි පරිදි සිදු වෙනවද කියලා බලන්න අපි ගුරු උපදේශකවරු පුහුණු කරනවා. මේ කණ්ඩායම් තුර පුහුණු වෙලා මේ කර්තව්‍ය හරි ආකාරව දියත් කරොත් අපි හිතනවා මේ ඉගෙන ගන්න ක්‍රියාවලිය වඩා සාර්ථක වෙලා ලංකා අධ්‍යාපනය ඉතා වේගෙන් ඉස්සරහට යයි කියලා. ඒක තමයි අපි